Good morning, Vanchians. As we work towards our objective of achieving Type 1 civilization status, there is one important principle we must clearly understand. I am the mayor of Vanchi. My authority and influence are limited to this city. I do not control the policies of any other city, state, or country. Therefore, when I speak about achieving Type 1 status, I am referring exclusively to Vanchi. Our goal is to build a city that is self-sustaining, resilient, continuously thriving, growing at an exponential pace based on AP standards. 2. Leading by example, not dependence. Vanchi may lead the world by example, but we cannot guarantee that the world will follow. This is why we must reduce our material dependence on external systems. This includes dependence on food supply, medicines, raw materials, wood, cement, chemicals, technology. Most importantly, energy. Vanchi does not possess natural reserves of coal, oil, or natural gas. We rely heavily on imports. And when we import, we lose control over pricing. We lose control over supply stability. This makes us vulnerable. While I believe that the world is one family, I also believe that Vanchi must become immune to global uncertainties. 3. Policy framework for self-reliance. This philosophy is reflected in two key policies. Tourism with purpose. Non-resident Vanchian exclusion. 4. Tourism with purpose, redefining external interaction. We strongly discourage casual tourism in Vanchi. A strong and healthy economy cannot rely solely on tourism. Moreover, Vanchians are deeply engaged in productive work. It does not align with our ethos to have visitors who engage passively with the city. Vanchi is not designed to be a spectacle. Therefore, the city is intentionally not tourist-friendly for casual visitors. Visitors are given lower preference than locals in access and services. However, visitors are welcome if they add value to our society. Value addition may include delivering lectures in schools, training professionals in organizations, participating in public service, cleaning, planting, repair work, contributing to innovation and development. Vanchians are not subjects of observation, we are participants in creation. 5. Responsible outbound travel. Similarly, Vanchians are discouraged from traveling abroad for mere leisure or aesthetic enjoyment. Travel is encouraged only when it serves a purpose aligned with growth and contribution. Citizens who wish to travel must submit a detailed proposal, provide a cost estimate, clearly define objectives, explain how the travel benefits Vanchi. If approved, the government funds the trip as a loan. However, this comes with strict accountability, in-depth proposal evaluation, formal presentation and interview, preparedness verification, daily reporting during travel, continuous status updates, post-return debriefing, mandatory fulfillment of commitments. This is not surveillance, but it is treated with the seriousness of a mission. Host nations are informed transparently about the purpose of the visit. 6. A wartime mindset for civil challengers. Wars are treated seriously because they threaten life. But many everyday issues, though slower, pose equally serious threats. In Vanchi, we adopt a wartime mindset toward all critical challenges. War against garbage. War against poor infrastructure. War against disease. War against corruption. Every government employee is trained physically and mentally like a soldier. This mindset extends to citizens on a voluntary basis, integrated through hospitality and civic training. The idea is simple: even leisure can be productive. And those who align with this philosophy are highly valued. 7. Non-resident Vanchian exclusion policy. This brings us to accountability. What about individuals who do not contribute? Under the non-resident Vanchian exclusion policy, any individual living outside Vanchi for more than 1 year, and contributing negligibly during their presence in the city, will no longer be recognized as a Vanchian citizen. Consequences include revocation of VUID, loss of all citizen privileges. 8. Protection and responsibility. One such privilege is government protection abroad. In times of geopolitical crisis, non-contributing individuals abroad will not be rescued. However, those on an official Vanchi mission will be brought back at any cost. This may seem harsh, but it is rooted in fairness. When resources are limited, priority must be given to contributors. Humanitarian aid is extended only from surplus. 9. Addressing brain drain and demographic shifts. This policy also addresses a critical issue, brain drain. In the past, skilled individuals left Vanchi for better opportunities. This altered demographic balance. Policies struggled to keep pace with these changes. We introduced the community care policy to support individuals locally. However, that alone was insufficient. The non-resident Vanchian exclusion policy ensures retention of talent, alignment of individual growth with city progress. 10. Trade and economic immunity. Vanchi's immunity to global instability is actively managed by the Trade Department. Their responsibilities include monitoring imports and exports, maintaining detailed records of all goods and services, identifying whether needs are met locally or externally. A significant effort is made to reduce imports, develop local alternatives, eliminate unnecessary dependencies. This is a continuous and strategic process. 11. Closing. Our direction is clear, to build a Vanchi that is self-reliant, resilient, and independent of external volatility. We may not control the world, but we can control how we prepare for it. Good night.